Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the New York Jets and Baltimore Ravens former inside linebacker C.J. Mosley, who's a 5-time Pro Bowler in his career, is retiring after 10 seasons. He played 10 seasons, was in the NFL for 11 seasons, but he did opt out in 2020 because of the pandemic. But in 2024, with the New York Jets, he only played 4 games with 3 starts in his last season of his career. And, obviously playing at linebacker, had 17 tackles for the Jets last year in 2024. Now, he was more involved for the Jets in 2023. 17 games, 17 starts, 1 interception with 7 passes defense, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, half a sack, 152 tackles, and 5 tackles for loss in 2023. In 2022, he was a Pro Bowler for the Jets, 17 games, 17 starts, 1 interception, 7 passes defense with 1 fumble recovery, 1 sack, 158 tackles, and 5 tackles for loss. 2021, 16 games, 16 starts, 2 passes defense, 2 forced fumbles, 2 sacks, a career high in a season, 168 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. Like I mentioned, 2020, he did not play. 2019 for the Jets was his first year of a 5-year. He leaves Baltimore, where he was a Pro Bowler 4 or 5 seasons, and in 2019 goes to the New York Jets on a 5-year, $85 million deal. And that first year was a little bit of disappointment. When he was out there in the 2 games with the New York Jets, he was good, but the problem was he missed another 14 games. In those 2 games, he was really good. Had a 17-yard touchdown interception. He had 2 passes defense. He had a fumble recovery and 9 tackles in 2 games. Those are some pretty good numbers for 2 games, but the problem was he, didn't play the rest of the season. As I talked about, he was a Pro Bowler in 4 or 5 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens from 2014 through 2018. In 5 seasons with Baltimore, he started every single game. Well, he started almost every single game in his career. He played 133 games, started 132, but every game in Baltimore was a start for him. He only had 1 game that it wasn't a start for him. It was 1 game of his 4 games in 2024. But in his 77 games in Baltimore, 9 interceptions returned for 157 yards and 1 touchdown. 63 was his longest. 35 passes defense, 6 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries returned for 65 yards and 1 touchdown. Almost 600 tackles with 43 tackles for loss in his 5 seasons in Baltimore. And you can add up the total of the 10 seasons. He finishes his career 133 games, 12 picks, returned for almost 200 yards, 2 pick sixes, with 53 passes defense, 10 forced fumbles, 9 fumble recoveries, returned for 65 yards and 1 touchdown. A total of almost 1,100 tackles in his career, with 55 tackles for loss in his career and 40 QB hits in his career. Finishes his career with 5 Pro Bowl selections, 1 with the Jets and 4 with the Ravens. Let me know your thoughts on the retirement in the comment section, and peace out.